Good morning, student. Today I will teach you civics chapter 2, and this video is for class 7th. Student, the name of the chapter is Role of Government in Health, and the topic is I will teach you health and healthcare in India first, and second I'll teach you difference between public and private healthcare system. Student, let us understand what is government and what is the role of the government in health. So the first question is, what is government? Student, government is a group of people who are elected by the people of India, and the work of the government is to do the welfare of the people of India. So student, let us understand. See, right to health is a fundamental right. It means, student, that according to the Supreme Court says that now the health is our fundamental right. Means we can go to the court also for this. So student, so it will be a question coming in your mind that what is health? So the meaning of health is remain free from illness or injury. I think you know that if we are away from illness or sickness or injury, then it means we will be fit. So the meaning of the health is to be fit also. For example, you know, student, to become a fit, to be a fit person in our life, government has launched Fit India movement. So I hope everybody would like to be fit, and it is necessary for our health. Why to be fit? Because if we will be fit, then we will do work more. Now student, let us understand what are the diseases faced by our country. You know student, there are the many diseases like malaria, TB, or other communicable diseases like waterborne diseases, diarrhea, worms, hepatitis, etc. So these are, you can say that there is another disease, that is polio also, which has been eradicated from our country. So they are the diseases which is faced by our country India, which is the responsibility of the government of India to improve it or to provide the health services to the citizen of India. Okay student, after that, now let us understand what is healthcare in India. Student, when you fall ill or when you suffer from any problems like diseases, you visit to the hospital or you find good hospital for the treatment of that illness. So now let us understand what is the infrastructure, what are the facility in our country that is regarding healthcare. So in our country there are the largest medical colleges, means number of medical colleges are available in our country, and largest number of doctors are available. But you know student, here I would like to give you example. There are largest number of doctors, but not in the comparison of the number of people. So that's why here in the government hospital we face of long queue, means we stand in line. हम लंबी लाइनों में खड़े होकर के अपना इलाज सरकारी अस्पतालों में कराते हैं. And student, except this, India is the third largest pharmaceutical industry. Pharmaceutical industry means student that India provides or produce large amount of medicine. So this is known as third largest pharmaceutical industry in our India. Now student, let me tell you one quotation, or we can say according to the constitution. So constitution says duty of the state, means duty of the government, is to raise the level of nutrition and the standard of living and to improve public health. So student, what is the meaning of it? What is the meaning of level of nutrition? As you know student, we need many balanced diet, like we need vitamin, like we eat in salad, and we eat a balanced diet. We should eat eggs, meat, or many nutritious food, like dry fruit we must eat, like we should eat khajur, and what is the meaning of standard of living? Student, standard of living means it is the duty of the state to raise the standard of living. It means student that standard of living means to improve the quality life also of the people, like people should have money to buy their basic needs. They should fulfill their basic needs, like they will be able to afford the grains, rice, or they will be able to afford their to clothes or vegetables or whatever they need, or they also need house to live. So if their standards are improving, or they are able to buy their they are able to fulfill their needs, so we can say that the standard of living are increasing. Now to improve public health also, it is the duty of the government to improve the public health also. Means student, the role of the government is to do the welfare of the people regarding health also. So that's why in village level we have PHC means student private health center, where if we fall ill, if the people of that village fall ill or having any disease, they visit to that PSC or primary health center, and they get treatment for that. And if you go in the district, you will find the government hospital, that is known as district hospital. So I hope you have understood this student, the level of nutrition and standard of living. Now student, here let us understand what is the difference between public healthcare system and private healthcare system. But before student, let me tell you student, when I explain you, just you try to listen my explanation also, so that it will be more clear to you. Now student, let us understand what is first public. So this public hospital or any institution run by government, and this public services is to all, for the large number of the people, it for our country. But in the private, it is this private health center is only run by an individual or any company for their own profit. So you understand student, this is run by one person, or it work for the mainly their aim is to get the maximum money. Now for example, you can see that mission in public healthcare center, mission Indradhanush has been launched. So what is this program? This program is for the vaccination to all the children. In private healthcare system, doctors have their own clinic, means they practice by opening their own clinic, especially in the village area. Now student, here in public healthcare system, you will get the drug, diagnostic services, and insurance. in free or free of cost. But here student, in private health center, you will not get it free. It will be heavy charge for you, heavy amount you have to pay for medicine also, or fine for this services also, for diagnostic. Student, what is the meaning of diagnostic? Diagnostic means the illness which you first get check up for that, like CT scan, ultrasound. This comes under the diagnostic. Now student, let us understand more. For example, in public healthcare system, National Health Insurance Mission, also it has been launched by the government. So government is also taking care or securing the people life by giving national health insurance. Here private health center, student, it is not controlled by the government, and here they have their pharmaceutical shop, means they have their medicine shop, and they sell the medicines and they gain the more and more profit. Now student, let us understand what is OPD. OPD, student, OPD means outpatient department. Here means student, before admitting in the hospital, the patient first go to the doctor, visit to the doctor, and he takes the medicine, or he show himself to the doctor for his problem or for his disease. So this is known as OPD. Now student, here patient need to pay more. Here in I have already told you, here there is a more burden in private healthcare system, more burden on the public. But here student, there will be no more burden, because the services are low cost services. And here, but there will be long queue. You have to, if you want to take medicine, or if you want to show yourself to the doctor, then you have to wait for long. But here student, it is here you don't have to wait for long in private health center. You don't have to wait for long in the comparison of public health center. So I hope student, you understood this chapter, role of the government in health. Now let us revise. Now student, let us revise at a glance. So the topic I taught you today, health and healthcare in India, and also I taught you difference between public and private healthcare system. Here I told you student that the government is a group of people whose work is to provide services like education, health, employment, and I also told you that health is your fundamental right. Means it is very important for a people. Now student, next I taught you what is health. I explain you that to be away from the illness or injury, or to become fit, this is health. Next I taught you that what are the diseases, what are the problems faced by our country India, like I told you, malaria, TB, or communicable disease like waterborne, like diarrhea, worms, hepatitis, etc. I told you. Then next I told you that what are the infrastructure or healthcare facility in India. Like I told you that there are in our country largest medical colleges are available, and there are number of doctors, means more doctors are available. But I told you here that in the comparison of people, the doctors are less. Now then I taught you the a quotation, that is according to the constitution, that level of nutrition and standard of living is it is the duty of the state to raise and to improve public health also. Then I told you the difference between the public and private health care system. I told you that this public health center, or this is run by the government, and the private health center, it is run by the company or people. Then I told you here in public sector you will get the medicine or diagnostics, or also insurance free of cost, but here it will be chargeable. Here in public health center, I told you the OPD, that if any patient want to show him to the doctor, he will go to the doctor, visit to the doctor without admitting himself in the hospital. This is OPD. And then I taught you that here patient student need to pay more. Here there is a less burden on the patient because it is low cost services, but here you have to give your time more, because here there are the rush, there are the large number of people who visit daily to show himself. That's why you have to stand in long queue also, but here in not long queue, just because in the comparison of the public healthcare system. So I hope you have understood this chapter, student. Thank you. I have homework also, the homework, student, which you have to complete. Thank you.